guys, Nettie here from Nettie Gaming. Hope you're well. A little video today then on the social side of things. Now I'm going to give you a bit of pre-warning because I spent so long trying to get this to work, and in the end I added in the Pippi mod and added thespians rather than the social beacon. So it is a faff, but I'll show you what I think on, in terms of how you do it, how you set it up, and I'll try and explain away the best I can. But ultimately the conclusion on this is that it's too much hassle for what it's worth. You might as well just set up a thespian like this lady here. So what you need to have this happen is you need to have your admin settings enabled, go into your cheat panel, get yourself a bed. So you need the Thralls bed. Thralls are a live bed, so you can pick a Thrall bed from here, one with the silver shield showing. You need a social beacon, so we'll select one of those. You can have large or small. You'll need a sticky order note that we're going to eventually just leave our order in, and we want an idle order as well. And then of course you'll need items and things within the world that your thralls are going to interact with, and of course you need a thrall as well. So in this instance we've got 2 Wheel of Pains here, and I've already placed my social beacon in the world, so you do that first. Oh sorry, you also need an officer's desk, which if you haven't got one already, I'm sure you probably have if you've got to this video, but if not, you can search that in the building section of your cheat panel. So yes, you place down your social beacon and then you select initialized, and you can select a large, medium or a small radius. I think in this case we've got a medium radius, and then what you want to do is you want to select Open UI. When you open your UI, you can see here, we'll take out Tinkerer's Bench, you've got Grit Carpet, Wheel of Pain and Greater Wheel of Pain. Okay, so those locations the social beacon has picked up. Now what I've got here is I've got a sticky note which I'm going to hang on the wall, and these are going to be our orders, and I'm going to just change the name of this to Jail 2, because at the moment I've got Jail 1 where they're interacting with the Greater Wheel of Pain. And now I want to open up the social beacon, move the idle order into the social beacon, it's now linked, and take it back out. Put it back into your hotbar, and then what we want to do is we want to set an action for it. So I would like my thrall to interact with this Wheel of Pain here. We've already got one over there doing something or other, and then you hit idle order. This will then open up your UI in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So it's picked up our idle location. At the moment the arrow, the golden arrow, is all the way around there, so let me just rotate that, and this is the thing that's a real pain in the bum. So if I move that position, that takes it back a little bit. Oh, there we go. So let's push the distance back on that, and I want them to sort of stand about here. Okay, and just so that I know this is working, I'm going to set them to Bicrom. There we go, on all, and then I'm going to save unique. Okay, so save successful for Wheel of Pain. I don't know whether you can, if you save for all, whether they'll do all of them. Save successful for class, whatever that means. This could be simpler, as I say, this could be simpler. How you rotate that arrow that you could see glowing just down here is you sort of click and drag with your mouse. Again, another pain in the bum setting that I feel. I know I'm probably being heavily critical here, but it is a pain. So let's just stick our sticky note in there. There we go. And I'm going to come over to this officer's desk. Now at the moment, Stephen, one of my thralls, he is idling at the moment in Jail 1. So I'd like him to idle under Jail 2. Hang on. Social Beacon, Jail. There we go. Now here's the other thing that I don't get is, does one set of idle orders fit into one beacon, or can you have many idle orders in one beacon? Honestly, who knows? Not the mod. So I'll update that. Let's see if this works. Doesn't look like it's working. Let's see if we can change Peter, who's also here. So he's idling, Peter's idling, and they're both idling at the jail, and they don't seem to be going where I want them to go, which is really annoying. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the frustration with this social beacon thing, and I know it is a little bit of a criticism, but honestly, all I want them to do is sort of stand here looking aggressive, or you know, I want them to do one action. I'm not really bothered about him moving around with a selection of actions, because if I did want that, I would just have them patrol and just walk about the place, which, as I say, it's pretty good for the patrol, but the social side of it, pants. So here we go. So he's going over to the Wheel of Pain here, the Greater Wheel of Pain. It might have something to do with our social beacon settings. If I just interact, sorry, if I initialize and then go into the social beacon UI, yeah, so we've got grit carpet, tinkerer's bench, let's take that out, save and close. Yeah, and now he's standing here. What? So as I say, this is what I mean. It's not easy to figure out. It's a pain in the bum. I mean, you could tell me in the comments if I'm doing something wrong, but I find that this is my frustration with it, because if I have Pippi mod, I can go into my admin panel, I can go into my cheat panel, I can write Thespian, go into building, hit Thespian, select a Thespian, and I could take that Thespian and I could have him standing there. And I can adjust however. Let's just click on my Thespian. I can have them animated. So again, this is really quick and simple to set up. So I could use Taunt. Let's say we use that. Give her some clothes. Hit apply. Disable the GUI. Allow clan members. And again, she doesn't have to have a name, but she can be there doing something, having one action. And that took less than 2 minutes. So, as I say, I love this mod, I really do, but this social beacon side of it, absolute pain in the bum. And whenever I've sort of gone on YouTube where other people have done those videos, I cannot get it to work like how they got it to work. And I think one of the chaps who did a video, I think he said it was like his 4th attempt. So, you know, I can totally see where he's coming from. Anyway, I know this was kind of an anti-video, but as I say, don't waste your time with social beacons. Use the patrolling, absolutely, by all means, but also integrate thespians into your world, because then what will happen if I come all the way out of here is it'll look a little bit more like the pub. So those are thespians there standing about. Thespians here, thespian, thespian, thespian. Yennefer's not. She socialises and walks about the place, but again, I've no idea why she goes to the places that she does, and I just thought, oh, sod this. So again, he's another social guy doing social things, but at no point did I set him to sit there. So I've got no idea. The rest of these, they're all thespians. They're all thespians to make the pub feel alive. So as I say, I feel like for patrolling, it's wonderful, you know, having people walking around town, that's great. But for those who are just standing about, stationary, or they're doing one action, all of those are thespians. The ones walking around town, they're not. So anyway, I hope I've made my point. Sorry for my little rant. But as I say, I've been battling with this. But let me know in the comments if you've been battling with it too. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll speak to you in the next one. Ta-ra!